What is up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of my Edgar Allan Poe murder mystery dinner reaction. Part 1, I didn't really know what to expect, but the production value was amazing. The quality, the quality of everything was incredible. The acting for the various people in Poe's works or real authors is fantastic. There's so many references. I feel like I'm going to have to actually do research as I watch these just to make sure that I get everything, because I don't think that I will. But that's what repeat views are for. But yeah, so Annabelle Lee's date, just died. He's drowned in the soup. Maybe he's drowned in the soup. I don't know. It's what we think. Really, everything is up in the air so far. The whole him drowning, that could actually just all be a setup so far. We don't know. I don't know. And if you know, please, no spoilers down in the comments or the live stream. But yeah, I'm super duper excited for part 2, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Welcome, friend, to Edgar Allan Poe's murder mystery, invite-only casual dinner party / gala for friends potluck. Agatha Christie said she would be running late. Now, Lenore will bring out the soup.
That's right,
Sorry,
Agatha
Renee.
Christie's not here yet.
Someone be murdered.
Look here, before this night goes on, I have something to say.
Right in the soup.
I just realized they had to use like an old painting of Emily
Eddie?
Dickinson.
Can someone please get his face out of my soup? I worked really hard on it.
This is far.
No, this isn't.
Oh, were we supposed to do that as well?
No, sweetie, I think we're supposed to wait our turns to put our faces in the soup.
No, the soup is just for eating.
Soup is not for eating. Soup is for drinking and throwing on the ground as you demand real food.
Have you had a Krushka? It is cold soup. Cold soup. Who would ever want such a thing?
Oh, I get it. So now we gotta figure out what kind of soup it is.
No! This is meant to be the first murder we solved.
As prominent abolitionist Flanders Winterbottom, I declare that we abolish slavery henceforth.
How does this work again? I don't think he's breathing.
What? Really? No, I mean, this isn't part of the game.
The game of life and the game of death have one thing in common. They do not care what you want.
So did you check out the latest sports?
Naturally. Say, what sort of skin balm do you use? You have absolutely no shaving bumps.
Thank you. Thank you.
Eddie? Eddie!
Oh, she really is committed.
Fine, then the murder mystery is underway. The first thing we need to do is determine a motive. Who benefited most from killing... Virgil, the foul-smelling orangutan.
God.
Edgar, really? Come on. Virgil? That's a terrible name.
This is an actual murder.
No need to sell it any further, friend. We're all playing along now. Firstly, I suspect this soup.
How dare you?
He did taste it.
Oh, how fun! That's a clue.
The soup?
The soup is a red herring.
You would say that.
You know, like an actual red herring soup with a red pepper garlic sauce.
Here.
Please, a grave and sinister act has been committed here this evening.
Yeah. Louisa May's dress.
I only intended to have a night of revelry.
Aha! It was you! You stood to gain the most money from Virgil's death.
This isn't the game. And even if it was, you haven't even heard my character yet. I am Western lawman turned bounty hunter Ezekiel Farmer. I have no monetary stake in the death of an orangutan. Also, he's an orangutan. He has no money. Use your head.
Edgar, I can't feel a pulse.
All this talking is balderdash and hooey.
Someone or other at school was always falling ill, so I taught myself CPR. Got top marks, too. Let's see if this old chap has a pulse, shall we?
A murder mystery game that turns into a real murder. Edgar, you've outdone yourself.
Wait! This wisp of a woman is right. He's not breathing.
Oh, no, I don't do well with real death.
I swear by the completely natural mustache on my face, this is quite the turn of events.
What is this?
What have you done, Poe?
Edgar?
Oh, no. This was supposed to be a Lenore?
A good time?
A good time!
What have you gotten us all into?
No use crying over spilled milk. We have to scour the room and find a clue as to who could have murdered Eddie and Emily Dickinson.
I'm right Just leave my soup out of it.
Oh, look here, you phantasm. You're a prime suspect. You'd have us think you can't hold or touch things like sports coats, and yet you sit here before us, glued to that martini glass.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to concentrate like really hard in order to hold anything. I can't even teleport until I'm like 100 ghost years old. It's Ghost 101. This sort of thing is all I go corporeal for.
Haunt these halls no more.
This night has taken a dastardly turn. I mean to fetch an inspector.
If a crime has indeed been committed by someone, I would prefer if no one leave the scene. Especially you, Raskolnikov. That's right. Don't think I didn't notice when you said you're an escaped convict.
And you seem to recognize Eddie when he first arrived.
I am no escaped convict. I was released. As for Mr. Dantes, yes, I knew him. I have no quarrel with the man. He took me in and gave me shelter after a Siberian prison camp. But tragedy has befallen us all.
Such a hard story, but told so beautifully.
Well, that's enough for me. Tie him up and then we'll all go get help.
No, Charlotte is right. We have no proof that Fyodor had anything to do with this. The murderer may leave and we would never be the wiser. Also, my house hasn't passed an inspection in years, and I do not need that kind of heat right now. Ernest, you have something to say?
When I have something to say, I say it. When I don't, I stop typing.
Have you all Are you all in on this?
Oh my god.
I'm getting out of here.
She stopped. She's better now.
Oh my god. Okay. The killer has got, oh my god. So the poison was in the water because she was coughing, and then, I can't remember who, somebody poured her a glass of water from like that giant pitcher. Which there was definitely poison in there. But if there was poison in there, then they couldn't know for sure that she would die. They could just kill anybody. Unless the poison was on the inside of her glass. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go ahead and get big. Okay, so I realize I'm going to be throwing out a lot of theories during this, so please refrain from posting spoilers down in the comments, just in case anybody has not seen these before. But from this part, though, I see two big new suspects, at least in my eyes. Like, okay, so Charlotte Bronte. For some reason, I'm just getting like a murderer vibe from her. Not to mention, she said she's done all this paramedic stuff. She can do CPR and everything like that. I feel like she would also know how to take a life. Not to mention, she immediately casts suspicion on Dostoy. Like, immediately. Like, well, you escaped from prison. Like, let's get him. And then she also was like, oh, by the way, I would feel more comfortable if nobody left. I mean, there's a killer amongst them. I feel like the one person that wouldn't want people to leave would be the killer. I mean, I don't know. But then again, Mary Shelley poured the drink. It could have been just a weapon that was, or just poison that was just there. Shit, honestly, Louisa May might not even have died from the water. She might have been, ill when she came in. I don't know if we'll ever actually know that answer. God, this is interesting. This is so cool. I love whodunits. Oh my God, this is amazing. All right, back to the actual video, though. The soup bit was fantastic. Like, do we all put our faces in the soup? Oh, no, I think we're supposed to take turns putting our face in the soup. Oh, okay. Soup is for drinking and throwing on the ground while you demand real food. That's fantastic. No, the soup is a red herring. Yeah, that's what you'd want us to believe. No, I mean, it's a red herring soup with a garlic pepper cream sauce, which sounds delicious, but the wordplay and all of the references in this are making it so good and so funny. This is such a damn treat to watch. Lenore is still incredible. I feel like she is just going to be my favorite character throughout this entire thing. Because, ghosts don't die. And she just established that she can't even teleport. Because you have to be 100 ghost years old to do that. I wonder how many ghost years old she is. Well, if Poe's... I wonder. Interesting. And it is a concept, like a murder happening during a murder mystery dinner. That has totally happened before. Like, it was the plot for the movie based on the video game. The movie based on the board game Clue. Was amazing. I'm getting very kind of similar vibes. I don't know if that was a murder mystery dinner per se, but this is just done so well. And with the literary references, I actually feel smart watching it and getting it. And that's another huge plus. I always like to feel smart when I watch things. That's why I watch Jeopardy all the time. But, so, obviously an orangutan didn't die. It was actually, Annabelle's boyfriend, Eddie, I think his name was. But I feel like we have to still take into account what I think it was Hemingway said. It was like, who had the most to gain from killing the orangutan? But let's actually think about that in terms of Eddie. Who had the most to gain killing Eddie? Would it be Annabelle? Does she, is there money somewhere? Or, is there a reason why she would kill her boyfriend? Or the Russian who just happened to know him? I mean, what are the odds of that? God, I don't know. I'm so confused, and it makes me so happy and so excited to see more of this. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that's all I got for this part. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. This whole thing has been so good. I'm so excited to get into part 3. It will be up shortly. Again, though, if you don't want to wait for all 12 parts, they will all be available on my Patreon, or they are all available on my Patreon right now. So if you're inclined, go hit that up. Otherwise, yeah, I will see you all very soon for part 3.